Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. No? No, it's not the right way to start absolutely anything, to be honest, except if you're a host on some major ceremony of movie awards, of media awards, of whatever awards. And I'm certainly not. I just want to stream a little bit of Warcraft 3, so it's just punk. And what I want to look at is Soin against Elegant. The game was played on the recent AOW Cup. I don't even have a single idea what this AOW is about. Maybe Ancient of War Cup. Maybe mm, Apostles of War Thunder. No, likely, likely just actors of Wood. Yeah, of Woods. Of lonely, random, and old woods. Anyway, as a professional freaking streamer, I just want to look at this game, this series, to be honest, because it's a series and we've got sound. The sound should go. I am so proud of you being here, dear sound, but no, it's someone casting, likely Laliat casting. Yeah, I can see his interface. And of course, I can't understand Laliat as much as I respect him greatly, because he's casting in Korean, and you likely also can't understand Laliat, because, yeah, he's casting in Korean. And if you understand Korean, it's way better to just watch Laliat stream, since it's present on SOP, it's present on YouTube, I would believe. I mean, I'm just watching it on YouTube. And we're looking at Elegant against Soin, Night Elf against Nork, Autumn leaves, and Night Elf decides to creep relatively dangerous spot. At the same time, it should be quite easy for him to creep, because it's very unlikely that Blade Master will come. Blade Master will cancel this creeping, because right now Soin looks for his own more or less dangerous spot. I believe it to be a proxy shop, so it's likely a green camp into Blade Master buying two selves and getting straight towards the enemy. Maybe he'll decide to creep his own expansion, get his level 2. That's also completely possible as an orc. Yes, it gives you an early expansion, which you don't need, but it also gives you an item, it also gives you a level. So that's not that terrible after all. But just being aggressive, just trying to deal damage to his opponent could also be absolutely amazing. Yeah, he decides to attack an expo, he will likely creep just a blue ogre, and then he'll run away, then he'll buy selves, then he'll try to be aggressive. Of course, Grant gets entangled, but it doesn't matter, because Grant still hits. He moves Grant away early, mostly because he doesn't want a second net on Grant. And two Troll Trappers, of course, will net this Grant again. Yeah. This Ancient of War will live. Nothing is really being unpredictable in any way. Right now, Soin will decide to attack Elegant's base, because, of course, he knows that there is no Ancient of War. And Elegant decides to attack Soin's base, attacks Boros, attacks practically everything. This Blade Master could have killed this Wisp, but even just dealing damage is good enough. And canceling the second Burrow pains. Hurts. Canceling the second barrow hurts quite a lot, so I should save this peon. So no, this peon will live, and another peon will live, and that's gold mining for you, dear Soin. At the same time, Blade Master should Demon Hunter, of course, killed 3 peons. That's quite a lot, but at the same time, he is completely out of mana, he is completely out of HP, and he will have one full recharge, no doubt, but at the same time, he should have lost quite a good chunk of lumber. How many wisps died? Not a single one. That's strange. At least one wisp should have died, and as you see, both moonwells are dry. And by dry, I mean completely freaking dry. And this Demon Hunter will give up his TP scroll. Right now he's in danger. And the biggest part is that he can't really heal up. Oh, he got additional Moonwall. Okay, he should have had additional Moonwall, but he's still orange. And at orange HP, he needs something to tank for him. And yes, he can get himself a green spot. He'll likely do it. Will he buy boots? Yes, he buys boots. That's quite a strange decision. Not a decision that will lead to his victory. At least 3 peons died there, so it's a little bit of additional gold. Yeah, he runs around. Now he feels a little bit better. But it took time. It took time. It took quite a good chunk of time. So in the end, I don't know if these 3 peons were worth it. Yes, of course, you can just buy additional buildings and completely prevent Demon Hunter from getting into your borrow line, and that was a mistake by Soin, to be honest. Because, yes, if you want to, you will have only one hole to the hero, so the hero can get inside, and he will never get out of your base if you decide to block him from the outside by Blade Master or anything, really. Did the creep go to Blade Master? Quite likely so. Yes, he got a creep. Did he get an item? No, I don't believe it, but still getting a creep is massive. Getting a level 5 Blue Ogre is so freaking good. And Demon Hunter will likely try to interfere with this creeping by Blade Master. No, you're going towards the green spot. Why? I mean, yes, it's partially due to the fact that he had no HP, that he had no mana, that he greatly diminished his ability to creep, but okay, killing the wisps, not killing this archer, except that he will. Yes. And right now Blade Master is in danger, but he may lose his Ankh, but that's all. Blade Master gets healed. This Shadow Hunter should just leave. And losing Shadow Hunter level 1 is not as painful as losing Blade Master level 2.8. And Soin doesn't even want to lose Shadow Hunter level 1, but in the end he'll lose both, right? I mean, he'll lose an Ankh as well. That's quite possible. He should lose at least one Grunt here. No, Troll Berserker. And that's all. That should be all for an attack by a Night Elf. Yeah, he's making Torrent Totem. That's quite an early Torrent Totem, I would say. Yes, it is to counter Dryads, because Spirit Link is amazing against Dryads. In many ways, it is partially to counter Keeper of the Grove, because you got Disenchant against Entangle, and you've got Spirit Link against Entangle, because Entangle is always goes with Focus, and you've got Spirit Link that basically negates Focus. And right now, Keeper of the Grove is in danger. It doesn't even matter if he dies or not. Oh, both Invul Potions were used. That's good. That's absolutely amazing for Soin. He should take this Grant's death anytime. For two... Oh, losing second Grant was not necessary, honestly. No, please save your second Grant, that's mandatory. Just taking 2 Invul Potions for 1 Grant is perfectly fine. It's more than fine. That's awesome. Yes, losing a grant is painful, but what can you do? Taking out 2 large consumables, 1 small consumable, to be honest, but still. Still, it's 150 gold for a single grant is decent. So, right now, Demon Hunter got only one clause, only one ring, and of course the Ring of Superiority, which is quite good. Mm, But Night Elf is creeping. Night Elf is creeping large camps. Night Elf is creeping very juicy camps. Demon Hunter will get to level 4 quite soon. He is relatively close to level 4. Of course, Orc knows what's going on. Orc is well prepared to attack, but will he be able to deal any damage against this many Dryads? No, I don't really think so. So Soin just was wasting his time, and the Demon Hunter got himself a large belt of strength. Of course, that's just HP for him. Maybe he should have given it to Keeper of the Grove, but that's very questionable because, of course, HP on Demon Hunter is way more valuable than HP on Keeper of the Grove. He got way more armor. He got evasion. He doesn't have evasion yet, but he'll likely have at some point in the game. And HP on him is just so much better. He got so much more effective HP than Keeper of the Grove. Both are playing without expansions. It would be a mistake by Soin, I believe, if he decided to go for an Expo right now, and now he's getting a borrow, he's getting his 50 borrow, he'll make his 50 army with additional Spirit Walkers, I believe it to be at least one additional Spirit Walker, and a Raider, and then maybe additional Grunt, although I doubt it. The Grunts are never bad, Grunts are always awesome, but at the same time you want just more units against Dryads. And he decides to equalize the creeping difference by attacking the large camp. That's good. That's awesome. That is something that always works. Yes, getting hit by these two small creeps is a little bit painful, but it doesn't matter all that much. As Unholy Aura matters. Unholy Aura absolutely matters. Unholy Aura is amazing on an orc because you don't have any access to your normal HP regeneration, and even level 1 Unholy Aura may save you a few hundred gold in healing, especially since you've got Healing Wave that... please don't make an expansion right now. Yeah, Unholy Aura just sticks. That's additional HP. That's 100 HP already, and that'll be way more. So he just gave an Invul Potion to a Night Elf. I mean, Blade Master was there. Blade Master bought a scroll. Blade Master didn't buy anything but a scroll. Scrolls are not that decent against Dryads. Yes, scrolls, of course, are awesome with your Spirit Link, but in general, Spirit Link is there to be dispelled. And in the end, if Night Elf is good, yes, it'll take him some additional micro, but he'll be able to dispel your Dryads. Blade Master is in trouble, Blade Master goes down, that's just an Ankh, but Night Elf, but Orc needs to wait for this Ankh to actually be used, and Night Elf right now is dominating. Large healing potion is getting used, all the resources are getting used. Night Elf, of course, is just focusing orc. This Codabist should eat something. Yes, this bear got eaten, and right now situation is getting different because there is a certain defender's advantage. Second bear goes down because the second Codabist came to the Soin's army, and Codabists, of course, deal with Dryads. Not easily, but they still do it in the end. And additional Dryads should fall, and this Archer should fall. And these Raiders are dying, but that's fine. Having a proxy shop sort of diminishes your ability to defend your base, but at the same time, he didn't lose too much, he didn't lose a lot. Night Elf lost 2 bears. Right now there should be, yes, 2 bears are inside the Coda Beasts. And right now, Soin should just pray that he will be able to heal up before Night Elf attacks again. Shadowhunt. Добрый вечер, господин. Добрый день. Так, еще не доброе утро уже, конечно, но все еще добрый день, да. Какой добрый вечер. Добрый день, господин Розанон. Demon Hunter got Immolation level 2, got Mana Burn level 2, so he got no evasion, but he's just sturdy by himself. He's sturdy enough to not even think about focusing him. One bear is getting saved, but he will die anyway. No, he's getting saved by the staff. Another bear died for his sins. In the meantime, this Keeper of the Grove is getting away, and using a TP scroll to kill a Coda Beast and save your bear is worth it. It's really worth it. It's 325 gold for... Or is it flat 300 now? It was 350 at some point, then it made 325, and did it get discounted to just 300? Nah, I don't think so. Night Elf decides to go for 2 Orbs of Venom. He wants to play this HP game. I doubt he'll succeed, to be honest, because Unholy Aura helps Orc quite a lot. Unholy Aura is absolutely awesome. And Orc got quite a few Spirit Walkers, so in general, if Elegant saw it, he would likely go for more Dryads and less Bears. But he's going just for bear upgrades, mostly defense upgrades, because yes, bears are there for tanking damage. But against 5-6 Spirit Walkers, bears just die to focus. Spirit Walkers, yes, they are casters, but they also deal magical damage and not completely negligible magical damage. Oh, and he gets himself a medal. He's quite unhappy, to be honest. He should be quite unhappy. Yes, medal is not bad. Medal is reasonable, especially on Demon Hunter, but it's questionable anyway. Yeah, he gave it to Keeper of the Grove to give Keeper a little bit more stats, more relevant stats for him. But Demon Hunter gets so much more value out of each point of each HP that he has, because he has so much more armor. He has. He doesn't have evasion. He needs evasion in the end. He will get a lot of use out of the evasion, to be honest. But still, nope, not present. And Orc got himself. Orc is making troll regeneration. Orc is switching to berserkers. Really? You don't have your tier 3 yet. I believe it to be a misclick. He tried to hire a raider, but he clicked on barracks, so he will now have troll regeneration. That's fine, that's not the most costly upgrade in the world. But it's likely... It will be a little bit surprising for him to see troll regeneration among his upgrades. So this proxy shop is done, or got no TP, which is of course a mistake, but that's fine. He should be fine. He should be able to come back. He should be able to defend. Shadowhunter is there already. That's a little bit early. I wouldn't try to do anything with this Shadowhunter. Just give up this shop. Maybe give up this expansion. Just try to have one good fight. And he doesn't have enough codes. I would like to see more Coda Beasts. I would like to see at least 3 Coda Beasts, maybe more. This Demon Hunter is so sturdy, and just attacking this Demon Hunter blindly will not give you any advantage. Please do not try to kill this man. No? You are so committed. Okay. He was able to make Demon Hunter TP out, but of course he'll come back with full HP, with everything, with full mana. And right now bears are falling. Bears are falling, but at the same time everything that Orc has is falling just as well. Yes, Spirit Walkers are amazing against bears, but Night Elf in general is good against Spirit Walkers. These are just casters. And now Orc has to get back, Orc has to heal up. There should be at least one bear with rejuvenation, right? Yeah, and this bear just used the rejuvenation on himself. This Coda Beast should live. And there is additional production. He's making grants because he doesn't need grants, but there is no real reason not to produce from his barracks. And Blade Master goes down. Shadow Hunter, of course, will make it certain that Night Elf doesn't win instantly, because Orc... Where are your units, dear? Oh, they are inside Coda Beasts. Yeah. There are at least 2 bears inside Coda Beasts, and at least one will be freed right now. And Demon Hunter is level 6, and that's GG from Soin. Okay, Elegant got the first map for himself. It was quite doable by Soin. I believe if he had anything else in terms of healing, maybe additional rings of protection on his Blade Master, he would win. Because right now, Elegant just focuses Blade Master incessantly. He just believes that killing Blade Master is the answer. It can be the answer, but at the same time, if Blade Master, for example, finds himself 2 rings of protection, this strategy will fall apart. because Blade Master will get so much more healing from Healing Wave, he will get so much more healing from healing items, and Soin should have guessed what is going on. Soin should have a certain idea that his enemy just wants to get rid of his green bald man. And so, Twisted Meadows. Nobody's map, a little bit more elvish map than an orcish map, but at the same time it all depends on the opening, and the opening from Elegant is very, very mild. He is very cautious, he doesn't want to try his own merc camp. Will Orc try to do anything reckless? You absolutely can creep even hard camps with Orc, you can creep golems. On this respawn it's a little bit harder to do, but is he trying to creep his own laboratory? I just want to see his base. Please show me the Orc's base right now. Soin is pausing the game. Yes, he just wrote something in some language, which is Korean. No, it's likely a message that he is pausing the game. Sorry, go, of course, go. Oh, no, it was Elegant, okay. Elegant is blue right now, Soin is red. Soin on the left, Elegant on the right. These two players are quite old, to be honest, so I guess I should just know their nicknames, and I do know their nicknames, and I should never mix them up. No, Orc decides not to creep his golem, not to try to get an item from his laboratory. That's completely possible with barracks, but it's way harder to do on this respawn than, for example, on the top left respawn, which is an absolutely awesome respawn to do such shenanigans. So Blade Master sold the TP, both Dust and the Circlet? No, buying Dust was awesome there. Please kill this archer. Yes, thank you. That was very unsuccessful. That was very, very unlucky for Elegant, losing his first archer when he is having an upgrade on just one archer. So he doesn't have this archer to prevent this Orc and the Blade Master from this Grunt and the Blade Master from harassing him. Additional Wisp just died, and another Wisp. I mean, yes, you may not kill these Wisps. This Wisp may detonate, may not give you any experience. But even if these Wisps are healed in Moonwells, it's still Moon Juice. It's still Moon Juice that Elegant will lack for quite a little while. And the second Archer may also die if Grant is... Yes, the second Archer goes down. That's a disaster. Losing two Archers is very painful early on, especially since you don't want to have a lot of Archers. Yes, you can make 5, you can make 6, but it'll all matter in the end. It'll matter because you will have less Dryads, you will have less Bears, you will have less presence on the map. And if you're playing Dryads into Bears, not into very quick Bears, just playing like 6 Dryads into Bears, you need as much presence on the map as possible because Dryads want to be aggressive. Dryads have to be aggressive. Otherwise, you've just wasted so many resources on Dryads, and 6 Dryads will not pay off. If you just play completely passively, you want them to attack, you want to get some kills, you want to switch into bears when you have certain money advantage, which you of course can achieve. And right now, losing archers is painful. He hires creeps, that's not terrible. Lack. Soin writes about luck. He may... No, there are no troll hunters. And this golem will not throw any boulders any longer. But hiring mercs is not always optimal against an orc. He did it because he lost so many archers, he had his Ancient of War attacking, so he couldn't produce more, so he had his Ancient of War tanking. But making mercs, taking mercs, especially taking this priest, is not that good against Blade Master, because Blade Master will kill this priest in a few hits, and he's there already. He smells blood. he wants this blood. And right now, I would say that Night Elf got out easily with very few casualties, with no casualties at all. He just had to give up this creep camp, and Orc will, of course, take his own gnolls. Yeah, there should be gnoll camp on both sides. They both will kill large gnolls. They both will take permanent items. It's gloves for Night Elf. Not a terrible item, but certainly not what you want to have on your Demon Hunter. And this Grunt is controlling the place. This Grunt will not let this Golem be offended, be attacked by anything. And it's a Ring of Superiority for an Orc, and right now, of course, an Orc should know that if Night Elf is not there, he is either creeping his own laboratory, but it's a little bit risky, or he is creeping a level 6 troll in the shop. This troll priest dies instantly. Yes, he was somewhat useful, but at the same time, he didn't live long enough to be completely useful, to waste his mana either on healing or dispels. So yes, that was not the best merc ever. Not the best money spent. Not the best way to spend money. So, in the end, Elegant will still creep this merc camp. There should be no mercs in the camp, so Orc can't get additional creeps out of it. But at the same time, he can interfere, he can make Night Elf waste a little bit of time. But it's still... I'm not certain who loses more by wasting time. Oh, this ogre should go, yes, to Shadowhunter. That's good. That was good. He didn't lose any resources. He got himself a creep. That was something. That was not much, but it was an honest work. And right now, of course, Orc will try to attack from the other side, and Keeper of the Grove is in danger. No, he decides to go for the Troll Berserker. That's also very good idea, because Troll Berserkers cost a lot of gold. And they deal quite a good chunk of damage, and now Keeper of the Grove is in danger. The Raider is out, the Shadow Hunter got enough mana for another Hex, there is an Ogre hired? For what freaking reason did you hire an Ogre? It was quite obvious that... Oh, Orc got no Scroll of Speed, Orc got no TP. I'm sorry, my friend. My dear Soin, how do you plan to get the hell out of here? I mean, that's a good question, isn't it? And he hires a Mud Golem, he hires everything, but he also loses everything. So yes, Orc can get away easily, but at the same time, Night Elf can get away easily. Orc lost two Raiders and the Grant, and no, this Raider should leave because there was and this Grant should leave. So Orc lost two Raiders and the Grant and Shadow Hunter. Night Elf lost Keeper of the Grove and the Golem and Troll Berserker and Scroll of the Beast, which he got from this from the Golem, from this camp. And three Wisps died. Well, when? How? Oh, he was trying to save his Ancient of War with Wisps, and all the time Orc just focused with these Wisps. That explains a lot. And right now, Night Elf is not ahead, and when you're not ahead and you don't really have quick tier 3, and he is on tier 2, and you're lacking Dryads, because right now he has only 4 Dryads, that's a little bit of pain for the Night Elf. He should have at least 5-10 foot advantage, so he should have at least 2-3 additional units if he wants to play a lot of Dryads. Yes, he's playing 5, and he hired another priest, and he hired a large ogre, which is not the best unit in the world. Yes, he's sturdy, he deals quite a good, quite good damage, but he is inferior to any proper tier 3 unit, and he costs almost as one. Orc is in a little bit of trouble, but he got scroll of speed, and right now he can even try to fight for a little while, and Coda Beasts come. Coda Beasts will help a lot. That will be a huge help. Eat something! Please eat something! He wants to eat this large bomber, yes! This large ogre went down, and that matters. And right now, all the attacks by Night Elf will be on this Coda Beast because he wants his blood, but at the same time, Dryad died, a Berserker died. Something else should also die. Another Dryad goes down. And another Dryad will go down, and there is a first Headhunter, and this Troll Priest doesn't do anything at all. Yes, this Demon Hunter is still there. This Demon Hunter is still immensely dangerous. Orc likely had a better exchange out of this fight, especially if this Grunt will leave. And this Grunt should leave, and Orc should use his remaining healing salves to save this Spirit Walker. Please do not fight on an Orc's base, especially since Orc is able to buy mana potions here. This Ogre goes down. The blade will live. The blade is not in any real danger, and this archer should fall. No, he just doesn't care enough about this archer. Healing Wave level 2 is, of course, absolutely awesome. This Blade Master is in a little bit of danger, but no, he should be fine. Especially if he just attacks once and gets out. And this Dryad should go down, and this Archer should go down. For some reason, Soin was not that aggressive as I expected him to be. He was a little bit afraid, and this... I don't like this expansion at all. Please leave this expansion be. Please attack your enemy's base. Please make more raiders. Please just kill a few Moonwells, and then you may be able to start an expansion. Do not start an expansion now. Yes, you may still win in this game because you're ahead. The enemy spent so much money on creeps, and then he spent all these creeps trying to deal damage to you, and he was unsuccessful in that. But you should capitalize on that, and not in the form of expansion. Getting close of attack on the Blade Master is awesome, but I would like to see anything else. An Invul Potion. Take an Invul Potion, please. Getting your Shadowhunter to level 4 is quite nice, but not that mandatory. Getting Shadowhunter to level 4 is just good. The first bears will be out quite soon, and it's just tier 3. It's just tier 3 that is completed on Night Elf side, and that's so late. And of course, Vampiric Aura is absolutely awesome for an Orc. It's just so good. For Raiders, for Grunts, for Blade Master. Just having Vampiric Aura for Blade Master alone is worth it, I would say, because yes, Blade Master heals for a lot of damage with every hit. You crit for 200, you heal for... What? You heal for a shit ton of them, for 40 for hell's sake. So, at the same moment, Demon Hunter got quite a good item for himself. It's an amulet of a spell shield, and spell shield is just awesome. And Orc got Khadgard's Gem of Health, which is helpful. Not helpful enough, really. It's just additional health that saves you from attacks, but with an Orc, for an Orc who has absolutely no access to additional healing, except in terms of healing wave, having a lot of max health is nice, but not that amazing, since on this 300 HP that you have in the beginning of the fight are depleted, you will never get back to max health. They no longer matter at all. So this 300 HP is just a one-time deal in every single fight. It's not meaningless. It's something. It's even good, but not that good. And at this time, Night Elf got himself an armor aura, and finally Orc decides to attack. That's a bit too late, my friend. He completely recovered. Yes, you've got a certain advantage, but I would like to see tier 3 by you at some point in this game. Not right now, maybe. Okay, that's understandable. But at some point, Night Elf decides that he can be aggressive, although he really can't. I would like to see at least one invul potion on your Blade Master. Really, my friend? Yes, you did it. And not only you bought an invul potion, you bought it from a shop that is right now controlled by a Night Elf. So right now you get additional benefit of Night Elf not having this healing potion. This invul potion, of course. And Shadow Hunter should buy one from his own shop. No, he decides to go for a healing scroll. That is also quite reasonable decision. I would still like to see the invul potion on him. Please buy an invul potion. Don't let. No, okay. No means no in this case. Because Night Elf will certainly buy it. He will sell one of the gloves on his Demon Hunter. No, he controls the shop. That's good enough. Or got only one Kodo Beast that currently devoured a bear. The second should... Yes, the second got himself the second bear. Demon Hunter is getting stuffed away. He is coming back. One bear goes down. Two bears go down. The second bear should go down about now. Blade Master is tanking everything, but he will live for a while. He will use his healing potion, his invul potion, I mean, and Shadow Hunter will heal him up. And right now, yes, right now Blade Master is in a little bit of danger, but he is getting a lot of benefit from Vampiric Aura. And Demon Hunter goes down. Just to raiders, just to attacks by raiders, just to normal auto attacks. Blade Master was not even present. Demon Hunter doesn't deserve to be killed by the main man. Nope. And Blade Master is 5.5, and Blade Storm is something that matters. If he doesn't die here, of course. And he shouldn't. Demon Hunter is getting back. Demon Hunter is being revived in the tavern, which of course costs a ton. I would like Demon Hunter to be constantly entangled by the web, by the net, by whatever raiders do. Blade Master should buy himself a healing potion, use the healing potion, and then just kill this Demon Hunter. Yes. Because even if you put a web on a Demon Hunter which is outside of the fight, then he just doesn't attack you for this 3 seconds. That's already worth it. So you can always try to control Demon Hunter. If he can't attack you, he is more or less not present in the fight. His immolation doesn't do anything, his mana burns is his only weapon, and they do not have such a long range. Okay. And of course, if you switch to focus Demon Hunter, the fact that he is standing in the net is a huge benefit for you. So, Springtime. Springtime is the better map for an elf, I would say. Elf got an easier time establishing an expansion here. Elf got an easier time creeping here. Will Orc go for some weird strat? I don't know. Right now he will just buy Circlet. He'll try to find his enemy, I believe, but he doesn't have a single healing salve on him. He has absolutely nothing, to be honest, to prolong the engagement, to make it so that Night Elf can't just repel him once and then feel nice about it and then creep for free. Because that's exactly what is gonna happen now. This Wisp is getting dispelled. Demon Hunter completely burns out all mana on Blade Master. Yes, Demon Hunter is only level 1, 1.5, but of course level 1 Demon Hunter is stronger than level 1 Blade Master in the direct engagement. Yes, Grant is being annoying, but there are two archers right now. These two archers, this Wisp will also die. That's two Wisps. That already matters. That's the third one. Three Wisps matter quite a lot on tier 1, especially since Night Elf has to make additional archers. Yes, he is upgrading to tier 2, he is making his Hunter's Hall, but he doesn't have nearly enough lumber. This shop got cancelled, I believe. Was it a Moonwell? Yeah, it was likely a Moonwell. Yeah, it certainly was a Moonwell. And right now Demon Hunter will of course be able to repel this attack, but at the cost of 3 Wisps, it was quite good for an Orc, especially since an Orc went for early tier 2 with on 1 grant, so I believe this second grant was made after tier 2 was started. I mean, that's a normal tier 2 right now, nobody is making 4 grants tier 2 any longer. This central camp gives such a good item for such a for so free. It is just one level 3 gnoll and it gives you a permanent level 1 item. Blade Master was not, I mean, Demon Hunter was not lucky enough with it. He got a Cloak of Intelligence, which of course he doesn't have any use for except for some additional immolation time. But if it was Boots of Agility or maybe even Gloves, maybe even for hell's sake, maybe even Cloak. The Cloak that just lets you hide. The Cloak of Shadow Melding. That would be way better. I mean, he will just give this mantle to his Keeper of the Grove and be happy enough about it for a while. So, in the meanwhile, Blade Master is making default tier 2 buildings. The problem with Elegant is that after this harass, he is unable to properly counter these tier 2 buildings. He can't harass them, he can't do any damage to an orc while these tier 2 buildings are being built. And that's painful. That means that Orc will have completely uninterrupted production, and every time Orc is able to uninterruptedly produce, for hell's sake, product. Yeah, sure. Produce raiders for free without any interruptions. Dryads are not enough, really. Especially when your lures are so late due to you having not enough money, not enough lumber, to be honest. It's not about money. It's not about the money. It's not about the gold. Kill this Ancient of War already, thank you. This Blade Master may not make it. He should, but right now he's playing with fire. Losing Ancient of War is good enough already. It makes creeping significantly harder for a Night Elf for a little while at least. And of course, killing additional archer matters as well. So, what did Night Elf got out of this creep? Was it a ring? Oh, no, item creep is still alive. That's good. And he is right now decimating this archer. Poor archer. Orc is killing his own orange camp, that's fine, and right now, that's Sobi Mask. Right now, Orc should be quite sad about the fact that he didn't try to fight for this Sobi Mask, because Sobi Mask is so good on Shadow Hunter. At the same time, it's not so bad right now, because yes, Demon Hunter can get some use out of the Sobi Mask, Keeper of the Grove can get some use out of the Sobi Mask, but it's not mandatory. It's not as good as on Shadow Hunter, as on any Undead hero, as on the Paladin, for example. No, and he sells Sobi Mask in the end, so that was just money for him. That was not completely imbalanced item. And Torque decides to creep his expansion, but right now I disagree with it again, because you're not stronger, my friend. Yes, there should be only one raider falling down. And he not only decides to creep this expansion, he was moving his peon there. On what behalf? How were you so certain that you would be able to establish this expansion, my friend? No, no, Night Elf is playing Dryads. You can do shit against 7 Dryads. Especially if you have an expansion. You can do shit against 7 Dryads right now, to be honest. The women will just come and make you suffer, and you're losing one raider already, and you're praying that you'll be able to kill this Demon Hunter, because Demon Hunter is only level 2. And Blade Master is in danger. Blade Master will fall. No, he was able to chunk on the healing potion, and Orc should think about buying additional mana potion. Buy a mana potion, use the mana potion, and heal everything up. And right now he got enough chances, yes. With all the defender's advantage you can master, you can get, you will be able to withstand against this army. Is Blade Master low again? Not low enough. He pulls peons, all the peons are not there yet, and they should be in the fight, because peons are additional HP, peons are additional hits. Blade Master is still alive. Demon Hunter is in. Okay, he uses his TP. But I believe Night Elf won in this engagement. Yes, yes, he was able to win in this engagement. That's at least 2 potions of healing, that's 1 potion of mana, so it's 500 gold, and the trade was almost equal. So in the end, when you see an equal trade and Night Elf is playing Dryads, it means Night Elf won, because Dryads are generally cheaper than Orc units. Especially since also a few potions of mana were used. Right now, Orc got himself 2 rings of protection on the Blade Master, and that's the thing that will save him from decimation in the next fight. Certainly save him, at least for a little while. But he still needs to creep, he still needs level for Blade, he still needs level for Shadow Hunter, just for additional stats, additional mana. Hex level 2 doesn't matter all that much, although he may go for Healing Wave and Serpent Wars in the end, if he decides to. And Orc is creeping the red camp, which is expected. The Night Elf will go towards this red camp, but he'll be too slow, because the main item creep is already gone. And that's another Unholy Aura. That's good. Orcs love Unholy Aura. Especially if at some moment in this game he'll decide to go for Torrent Chieftain, and Torrent Chieftain may be used for just an aura and stomp on Elven heroes. Please control the... Yes, control the Demon Hunter, hit the Demon Hunter, kill the Demon Hunter in the end. You have Scroll of Speed, you have Scroll of Speed. Yes, he uses the Scroll of Speed, he lost what, a single raider? Yes, quite likely so. And of course he chucks on Clarities as a madman, because this Shadow Hunter gets so much use out of his healing wave. And right now it's already 200 HP healed due to the Unholy Aura, and the number will just raise and raise and raise and raise. And Demon Hunter is getting himself... he also got 2 large rings. For some reason, Soin decided to sell at least one, the larger ring of protection on his Blade Master. And he goes for the next red camp. That's good. That's awesome. That's very brave. He just knows that Night Elf can do it. And he gets another Unholy Aura. He should be a little bit sad about it, but it's still 400 gold for him. Keeper of the Grove is level 3, Demon Hunter is level 4, but at the same time, Shadow Hunter will be level 4 right now, and he got full mana, and with full mana, he is very, very dangerous. And of course, he will be able to hex Demon Hunter before he gets mana burn. And right now, it's the Night Elf who should think about creeping the lower part of the map, but there is an Orc already, and there is really nothing already to be taken. Orc should just... oh, you still got no TP. Why? Why do you hate TP so much? Oh, he just dropped the string of protection. Or did he get it from the creep again? Anyway, he got +8 armor and on Blade Master, and that matters. That's good. That's awesome, and he should try to focus Demon Hunter again. Of course, he should also not lose his Blade Master during this time. Night Elf is playing pure Dryads, and that never wins on this limit. No, your time is past. Your time... You wasted your time creeping instead of having constant engagements with an orc. And you waste your time attacking the orcish base instead of just controlling the map. So you had to creep aggressively, had to prevent orc from doing anything on the map, but you still had to avoid fighting on the in the orc's base. And right now, of course, Dryads will have hard time winning because orcs with upgrades, and I would like to see at least level 1 armor from the orc. But instead, is he going for... yes, he's going for an expansion, I believe. Yes? Are you going for an expansion, my dear? That's not really a mistake. He got a certain advantage, and this advantage will last for a little while. Or are you going for just long distance mining because you've got 1,000 gold and you don't need any more gold? Yeah, it's quite likely so. He doesn't even go for an expansion. He just mines with his additional peons because he doesn't need lumber. I mean, yes, of course, I was talking about lumber and not gold. So, Night Elf got no stuff. Night Elf got no... I mean, Night Elf got stuff. Night Elf got no TP scroll. Night Elf got no TP stuff. So this Demon Hunter is really in danger. At any moment he might die. He should either retrain or buy himself a TP stuff. Because right now it's just an invitation for an orc to focus him. Yes, he bought a TP stuff, that's good. He will be able to come back after he's saved. I mean, yes, you will save your Demon Hunter, but then you lose the game if he doesn't have a TP stuff, because during the time that he runs back towards your army, if you fight on the other side of the map, you'll already lose this army. So, the first bears are out. That's good. Or gets some random wisps that are on the map and do not matter all that much, but still matter a little bit. And Shadow Hunter is 4.8. That's decent. That's a lot. Shadow Hunter being 4.8, and he retrains into Serpent Wards. Because Serpent Wards level 3 are brutal against Dryads. Yes, they die to bears, and if he sees more bears, he may decide to go for just Healing Wave level 3, which is also amazing, but Serpent Wards level 3 are just complete devastation to every single Dryad that they see. That's a serpent, not just a venomous serpent, that's a freaking Titan. Serpent Wards level 2 are dangerous enough already. This Wisp, of course, will detonate. And Orc is just protecting his expansion because he decided to go for an expansion. He needs more Coda Beasts, not just one, not just two. Yes, there is a Wisp. That's a nicely hidden Wisp, but it will not matter at all if the game goes the way I think it goes. No, he was able to find this Wisp to make this Wisp detonate. Shadow Hunter needs basically one kill. One freaking kill. On anything. Including a Wisp. Maybe a Critter will do. I mean, a Skeleton will certainly do. I mean, critters do not give experience, but at this moment they may give one experience per critter. Even if it's just nada, he may just decide that he got smarter from killing this owl or penguin or whatever and get to level 5. That still matters, of course, that still matters a lot, and both players are just now standing, waiting for the limits to fill up, and Night Elf is saving money because he wants to get to 70. Preferably, he wants to get to 80 with just bears. And that may be devastation for... that may be... that may win him the game if he really goes for 80 barefoot for 80, which will be like what? 6 bears? I mean, realistically, taking into account that he'll make a few other units and likely a Potmo or something else to apply poison. No, he will not go for Potm. Potm will die too soon. Yeah, he's just waiting. He is just waiting, he wants his money, he wants to stay in 50, and Orc... what can Orc do, really? Oh, he's going for Mountain Giants. That was a little bit unexpected. So Orc can just make Torrents. Yes, if Night Elf goes for Bears, there may be no counter, but if Night Elf goes for Mountain Giants, Torrents are a good counter for Mountain Giants. Torrents do not win against Bears. Because Torrents fight quite decently, but on equal terms with the same number of bears, with the same money that are spent on bears. And they are getting slowed by Dryads, because Orc simply doesn't have any such effects as slow poison. And Orc is starting to do his own upgrades, he knows what's going on. He should make either more Kodas or just Torrents. And he is going for Makodas. That's fine. He may go for 100. That's also possible, but in this case he will also need to wait for a little while to wait for his gold to to be collected for about 1,000 gold or so. Yeah, Elegant right now got 2k gold from his only gold mine, and that's a lot. That's almost enough. You should really start producing bears, but he will start producing mountain giants. No, he goes for bears. What were these upgrades for? Did he not make these upgrades? Oh, he didn't. He started them. Then he decided that no, mountain giants are not the answer, and started mass producing bears. And he will have 80 food of bears, and it'll all come down to upgrades, which Orc got worse, but at the same time Orc will just upgrade armor again, and then he'll be almost on equal terms. I would like to see additional upgrade from Night Elf, really. He got 6 bears in production. I would like to see additional upgrade and maybe one less bear. I would absolutely love to see armor 3. Or maybe attack 3, because at least a few units will die to just Shadow Hunter being there. And Orc, of course, can start building towers. If he doesn't want to go to 100 right now, he can just make a few towers on his expansion, and they will help immensely. And of course, he got enough burrows on his main to also more or less equalize things. So Orc is going to for his tier 2 armor, and then I believe it will be an Arcanite armor. No? Oh, he just goes for 100. That's also reasonable. That also works. That's also not such a bad deal. And Night Elf is preparing his final attack. He pulls Wisps, of course. He will attack with Wisps to dispel every single Spirit Link, to drain all the mana from both Shadow Hunter and this Spirit Walkers. At the same time, it all depends on how raiders will use their nets, because nets on wisps may prevent them from getting into the fray, from getting into the orc back ranks. So I have absolutely no idea what will happen. Orc is stacking on healing scrolls, that's good. Shadow Hunter is starting to make a wall of serpent wards. Because of course Night Elf will attack into this wall. And yes, that's Serpent Wards level 3, because they are just so good. Blade Master may decide to kill something, at least some reinforcements. Night Elf is getting all the scrolls he can. He can't get a lot, but he'll get at least one. No, he bought another Invul Potion. I'm not really certain that against Serpent Wards level 3 you will win with these bears. I mean, he'll try, there is no doubt he'll try. And these bears got good upgrades, but at the same time, Orc got second armor, and that matters. That matters a lot. This Coda Beast sadly will die. There is another Coda Beast, and this Coda Beast is getting focused and will also die. But at the same time, bears are going down. Bears are falling. Maybe not enough bears. And of course, Demon Hunter is already dead. For some reason. I don't know why. Why he lost his Demon Hunter, while he had stuff prepared on his Keeper of the Grove. Likely due to the fact that Blade Master used crit, yes. He just decided, I'll crit him now. My crit is a super ability that costs no mana. No, of course it's random. I don't believe Blade Master to be a strong hero, especially strong hero right now. He's just good. He's the bone, the collarbone, not the core bone of an orcish army. Anyway, thanks for watching, whoever was watching. I'm quite happy that you were with me, if you were. Anyway, I'll come back tomorrow with a stream in English, and I'll stream in Russian later. I believe Songs of Conquest? Yeah, quite likely. So, stop streaming.